Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So every year around Christmas time we do a special project and we're going to show you what that is. It's going to be a giveaway and one of you guys is going to win this thing. So stick around. All right, you guys, so I'm super excited. Every year around Christmas, we do a special project, a special sign that we do as a giveaway that we give away to one of you guys. So that's what today's video is all about. This one is really cool. It's very unique. It has some really neat touches. So we're going to get started on it right away. First thing we got to do is get the layout done. So here we go. So you guys might know, I always try to get the hardest part done first. On this sign, it's definitely the gnome with these tiny details. Because some of these lines are so tiny, I decided to use the carving liner. This oak was tough to carve, but the carving liner blew right through it with no problem at all. Next, it was time to attack the letters. These letters are some thin lines, but I could definitely use the profile bit to get all of this done. Again, oak is tough to carve, but the profile bit did a great job going through this oak. So since I still had the profile bit in, I went around the gnome just to give him a little bit more accent and a dark line around the outside. I think it shows up that much better. So on the edge, we wanted to do something a little bit different. We used a round over with the step just to give it a little bit extra depth. Started off the sanding with our disc sander and the 60 grit disc, which worked really well. And then we finished it up with a 120 disc on the random orbital sander.
Alright guys, so we're going to do something a little bit different with this sign. This is something I did on a sign a couple years back. It was actually my wife's idea and it turned out pretty cool. So we're going to put a little piece of chalk paint right here. That way people can write how many days till Christmas. So Dad's idea was to cut a little square about the size we want, which is 3 by 5. And then I'm just going to measure 4.5 inches. And that'll center it over our letters here. Then I'm just going to draw a nice easy line around here. And I wanted to try to avoid having to sand once this is done if I can. Now we're going to tape it off. We're going to use this Krylon spray chalk paint, and this stuff takes a little while to dry, but we're going to put on probably 4 or 5 coats. Okay, so we got about 3 good coats of the chalk paint on the board here. Now we did a little experiment yesterday because we weren't sure how it was going to work, but we put a coat of clear over the chalk paint, and it actually made it work a little bit better. So we're going to take this off and spray the clear on it. Kind of afraid. No. It bled a little bit. Well, you can see we got a little bit of bleeding there. Well, maybe we can go over that with the profile. Alright, so we got a little bit of bleeding on the chalk paint, but we figured out a way to fix it. We're just going to go around it with the profile bit, clean up those lines a little bit, and not even paint it. It'll just make it stand out a little. So, let's do it. Alright, so the little border around the chalk paint worked. Got all the bleeding out. Actually made the chalk paint stand out a little more. So now we just got to put some clear on it and then paint it.
That looks cool.
Yeah, it does. That looks good.
All right, there it is, you guys. Vicky did an awesome job painting the little gnome. By the way, this gnome was original artwork from our Jonathan Armistead in Missouri, and he just has a real talent for drawing stuff. He actually made a Halloween sign for Vicky as well. Anyway, Vicky fell in love with this little gnome, and we decided to include it in this giveaway sign. So one of you is going to win this. Now, how you can get entered to win this, starting probably in a couple days on Black Friday, Friday the 25th, we are having our Black Friday sale. Anybody that buys or purchases anything during that Black Friday sale, which is from Friday through Monday, will be entered to win this. So, for every order that you place during that weekend, Friday through Monday, you will get one entry to into winning this, and then sometime after Black Friday, we'll do a drawing on the live, probably the first live in December, and somebody will win this, and we'll ship it to you. So anyway, I think it's really a cool idea. Kind of Ryan's idea, and then Vicky's idea, putting the gnome on there. I was fortunate enough to be able to carve this. So that is it, you guys. Hope you guys like it, and I hope one of you gets a chance to win it. And thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for all of the support, and we appreciate you guys more than you know. If you have any questions, email me, Eric@makeawoodsign.com. We love you guys. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.